We are in northeastern Wisconsin, about 35 miles northwest of Green Bay. We are a fourth generation, actually fifth generation dairy farm now. Both of our children are also part owners in our operation. We have 950 cows, and we've been here a long time, all Holsteins. We raise all of our baby calves, all of our young stock, everything stays here on the farm. Our average pounds per cow average last year was 111 pounds per cow. We started out with natural ventilation, so we had freestall barns with fans over the beds and fans over the feed alleys, and that worked great when there was a wind and low humidity. But whenever there's no wind and high humidity, it's just still not the best environment for cows. And what we currently have is actually a hybrid positive pressure ventilation system. And it's actually the first barn built like this anywhere in the world. Gordy Jones, who was our veterinarian way back when Pam and I first started farming, he brought the concept or the idea here. And we like the concept or the idea of every cow having fresh air, and it's really, really important for cows to have lots of fresh air, not just air movement, but fresh air. So that's what we wanted, and we were set to build a tunnel vent barn. And when Gordy brought this concept to us, before we built this barn, we spent the whole summer testing it out with different size fans and just to see if it made any sense. And we found out that it was a really, really good idea. So we built this barn. We tried it, it worked great the first winter, and we since have retrofitted all of the rest of our barns to the same system. Probably the thing I would do different, these fans are exhaust fans that are just turned around the opposite way because we're blowing air in, and there's been very little engineering that's gone into fans, especially of this size. They're 3-foot fans, because that's what we need for a 4-row barn. If you have too big a fan, the air blows too fast, too hard, and it blows the soaker water onto the feed. So if I did it over again, I would just use regular panel fans, build my own box, and put the panel fan in there. It's a much cheaper way to go, and because there's very little engineering that's gone into fans, it's hard to find a good quality 3-foot fan that's ready for this type of system. I hate cow bunching. It's one of my pet peeves, and we had spent many, many years trying to get cows to stop bunching. And we've realized that cow bunching comes from one of three things: either darkness, flies, or air movement or heat stress. Even though we had natural ventilation, we had fans over the stalls, we had soakers, we still had bunching, and usually the months of September, last half of August, September, first half of October, we would always every year lose 10 pounds of milk. We'd have foot problems, repro issues, and it was finally the heat stress caught up with those cows for that 2-month period of time. Since we went to this system, no cow bunching, we lose hardly any milk. We don't have any problems with repro or feet because cows are laying down. They're not under heat stress anymore.